Africa is the home to the most spectacular and awe-inspiring wildlife and landscape in the world. There is no better way to enjoy this incredible world treasure than by visiting Africa. Africa has several different types of habitats, from jungles and forests to grassland and deserts. The second largest continent after Asia, it is home to many beautiful and dangerous animals of various sizes, both diurnal and nocturnal. These include mammals, reptiles, birds, and insects, with many being unique to Africa. Because of its biodiversity, it is popular location for animals researchers as well as safari enthusiasts. It contains over 1,100 different mammal species, plus over 60 carnivore species, 100,000 insect species, 3,000 fresh fish species, and over 2,600 birds species. Its population of insects comprise 16 to 20% of all insects in the world. Since Africa is made up of several countries containing their own culture and languages, as well as different types of habitats, there aren't official African animals that represent the entire continent. Hence, each country has its own official national animal, with some countries having more than one national animal or sharing the same national animal as that of other countries. National animals are often categorized according to type, especially if a country has more than one. For example, the leopard is the official national animal, land mammal, of both Rwanda and Somalia, while the American fish eagle is the national bird of Namibia and Zambia, and the ox is the national animal of Namibia. South Africa's official national animal is the springbok. Its national bird is the blue crane, and its national fish is the galgeon. The top wild African animals are those that people most often seek out in safaris, with many being animals native to Africa. These safari animals are housed in national parks, game reserves, and other sanctuaries for both human safety as well as to avoid becoming part of extinct animals in Africa. Among the best known African animals are the big five, which are the lion, leopard, elephant, rhinoceros, and buffalo. A key attraction in Africa is the wildlife. The wildlife in Africa so attractive that have inspired thousands of movies and documentaries all around the world. The wildlife in Africa is spread out in different parts of the continent. You can find them in South Africa, Tanzania, Kenya, Uganda, Zimbabwe, Namibia, Nigeria, and Rwanda, just as to mention a few. A visit to these countries will expose tourists to pristine wilderness and with opportunities to view wild animals naming gracefully in their natural habitats. Some of them move in herds, others move alone, and others move in their thousands, especially during their animal migration to find new pasture. How safe is a safari in Africa? As already mentioned, Africa is made up of over 50 countries, including some highlands in the Indian Ocean. Each country has its own dynamics. Most of the countries in Africa are very safe to visit. Many travelers are surprised to find that countries like Botswana or even Rwanda may be safer than their own backyard. When visiting any country in the world, It is important to be cautious, avoid crowded places whenever possible, and remember to move about with a local guide. Some interesting facts about African wildlife. There are over 1,100 different species of mammals in Africa and over 2,600 species of bird. 4 of the 5 fastest land animals live in Africa. Fastest is the cheetah at 70 miles per hour. Wild beasts, lion, gazelle, all about 50 miles per hour. Butterfly, having wingspan of only half, the smallest butterfly in the world is found in South Africa. It is known as the dwarf blue butterfly. Chameleons. Madagascar is the home of the world's largest as well as the smallest chameleons. Almost half of the world's chameleon species live on the island of Madagascar. Elephants. The African elephant is the largest living land mammal. An elephant can weigh 6 to 7 tons and has no natural enemies. An elephant drinks up to 160 liters of water per day. An African elephant possesses such manual dexterity in his or her trunk tip that he or she can actually turn the pages of a book with it. Fish. The only place where shoals of freshwater sardines are found is in the Lake Tanganyika. Frogs. The world's largest frog is found in the Cameroon, named the Goliath frog. Their body can be 1 foot long. Giraffes. The tongue of a giraffe can be as long as 45 centimeters. Giraffes have the same number of vertebrae in their necks as humans, 7 in total, but much larger. Giraffes are 6 feet tall when they are born. It's thought that the giraffe's neck has grown so long due to the male mating battles. During battles, they whip each other with their necks and heads. Time will not permit me to explain other animals on the list, like the Goliath beetle, lions, gorillas, Nile crocodiles, penguins, and the seals. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video.